Hey guys, let me welcome you back to the channel. My name's Justin and you're watching Survival Mindset. Today what I want to introduce to you is the Battlelore from Battle Horse Knives. They sent this over for testing and evaluation purposes, so I do want to thank them for sending this out. We are going to be testing this one out on some woods, also building a fire since it does have a 90-degree spine. This is an excellent feeling bushcraft camping knife. It's lightweight. Also, it's basically a chef's knife too as well. So you'll see many of future videos with this knife. Follow me down to the tree stump. I do want to talk a little bit about the sheath right here. It's a leather sheath. It does have a spot for a 5/16 of an inch ferro rod. So I do have my Survival Mindset ferro rod. It's got an awesome coffee color to it, which I really like. It's got that bushcraft feel to it. It's got outstanding thread. It's double stitched all the way through it on the front and the back. And looking down the fold on it, the fold is really smooth. They did some really good craftsmanship on this sheath with all the buffing and everything. It's not going to fall apart. It's not going to get wet. This is a dangler style of a sheath. Excellent O-ring on it. You can fold this part down. If you don't want to use it as a dangler, you can slide your belt through there and you can carry it on your hip with no problems. This sheath also has a drain hole at the bottom. So most leather sheaths do not have drain holes. Also, another thing I do want to point out is it's stamped BHK, Battle Horse Knives right there. It's got excellent retention. Your knife's not coming out or anything. Now you do have a very comfortable handle. It's going to work good with gloves or without gloves. You do have the black linen micarta handles, so if your hands are wet, the linen micarta really works out well. You got the two-tone pins here. You got a gold and a silver. You do have a spot for a lanyard if you choose to pop a lanyard on there. And just look at the machinery, how well that fits with these handles. I mean, on the top right there and also on the bottom. So that's what makes this knife, you know, this really fits so good to the hand. You do have a logo here, BHK, Battle Horse Knives. The steel on this one is going to be an 01 tool steel. The spine is an 1/8 of an inch thick. Also the spine you can use with your ferro rod. You can strike any ferro rod with the spine. And one thing I do like about the spine, it's not too aggressive at all. The full length on the whole entire knife right here is coming in at 9 3/8 of an inch. The cutting edge only is a Scandia grind, and that's coming in at 4.5 inches. So let's get this out into the field and see what she can do. This is harvested oak, so we are going to take a couple of these knots off. So far it chops pretty nice. It takes them off in pretty much one shot. All the little knots on it. And we are going to see how well of a carver this one is. Look at that. Nice. Let's put our thumb up here. I did get a little cut on that piece of wood that hit my hand. Let's see how well of a chopper it is. Feels good. You got a nice pendulum chop to it. Does a fabulous job. And let's flip this one over. Grind off some more of this oak. Try it with the point only. See how sharp that point is? Look at that. Nice. I like it. Just using the point only on this one with my thumb rested on that 90-degree spine. The spine isn't sharp at all. Feels really good to the hand. Now let's get some serious bites going into this piece of oak. Nice and sharp, outstanding feels really good in the hand. I'm not getting no hot spot whatsoever. The skin of your grind really does a good job when you're doing this kind of work. I have a piece of Douglas fir right here. It does have a knot right there, but what I want to do is I do want to baton through this piece of wood, so I do want to avoid that knot though. So let's get through this one. Now remember, this one's not really made to baton any kind of wood, but this is an excellent piece right here for, like, if you do want to make a bow drill kit. This is your hearth board right here. So what I want to do next is I do want to put a little notch in it. So that's my notch right there. Let's knock this piece off. Do another one on this side. So I do have a little V-notch. I can clean that out at the end, but I'm just going to be demoing this one. So you do want to make a hole here so your spindle can fit in this one. Since this tip on this knife, look how sharp that is and how it comes to a point, makes a perfect hole on your hearth board. Look at that, guys. This is amazing. It really does a fabulous job. So that's what that hole looks like. Here's my V-notch. You can clean that V-notch out just a little. Look at that. It's a wood eater. Clean that part out just a little more. And I do want to round this side out, because this is where all your oxygen flows for your bow drill set. You want to have that cleaned out as best as possible. So now your spindle can fit in there just fine. Look at that. Clean that out a little more. And I'm not going to be doing the bow drill today on this, because exactly this isn't the best type of wood to be using a bow drill on. This knife is also excellent for any type of whittling that you're going to do. You're going to be doing spoons or a cook saw. That's perfect for that. Let's take off some of these. Look at that, it just eats away. Let's try out this side. Use the tip. Have a little stick of fat wood here. We are going to use that 90-degree spine. Let me tell you, this thing's working out really well. Look at that rich red lava of a fat wood I got right there. Nice tones. Nice colors in it. You also can carve some of this down. So we'll get a couple big pieces off of it right now. And I'm just going with a small fire on this one. So I am going to grab my survival mindset 1/2-inch ferro rod. Like I said, you don't need too much fat wood in order to get any kind of fire started. And it starts like that. One shot, you gotta fire instantly. This is an excellent feeling knife. The Woodlore is by Battle Horse Knives. The links are provided down below in the description box. I do want to thank you for tuning into the channel. You're watching Survival Mindset. Peace out.